Hi, my name is Andy Peebler, and I'm a Vice President of Strategy at Salesforce Commerce Cloud. I couldn't be more excited to welcome you to a conversation about marketplaces in Latin America with commerce. And we know, all of us, just how important commerce marketplaces are to growth for commerce across Latin America and, frankly, the world. But more and more, we see leadership from e-commerce companies all over Latin America, really pushing marketplaces in ways that frankly aren't yet landing in other parts of the world. So Latin America is one of the real hubs of innovation around marketplace economic motions. And we're really excited to be able to provide access to both selling on marketplaces and the ability to build your own marketplaces with Salesforce Commerce Cloud. And we're going to be joined today by a couple of really great panelists to talk more about how we can do that. First, just a quick reminder, since we will be talking about roadmap, and as a public company, Salesforce's plans could be subject to change, please remember to make purchase decisions based on currently available software. Now, let's begin. Well, we all know that commerce has never been more important for company success than it is just now. We've seen commerce expand over the past 12 to 18 months in ways that many folks expected might take generations or decades due to the pandemic and other pressures on digital. We're seeing really amazing growth, really, in categories that had been slower movers previously: home goods, grocery, orders coming from social channel. And consumers and businesses are telling us all over that they need to be able to have access to whatever they want, wherever they want, kind of however they want to buy it. And that means as companies and brands looking to serve those consumers, we've also got to be ahead of the game in providing new and different ways for them to buy and for us to serve them in ways that are conducive to our business. Salesforce Commerce Cloud has built a platform that's deeply connected across really every main endpoint that you may have with your consumer, whether it's B2C commerce, B2B commerce, having sales associates or sales or service staff operate across the ecosystem of Salesforce with the same great product information, the same great recommendations, that DNA of what you know is important about that customer and how to serve them gives us a really unique ability to connect marketplaces, whether you're selling products outside on other companies' marketplaces, or in fact, you want to run your own. We accomplish that in part with our own platform, which of course I just mentioned, and we'll learn more about throughout the course of this day. A big part of how we help our customers both sell with and build their own commerce marketplaces is with help from our own marketplace. In fact, Salesforce many years ago was a lead innovator in application marketplaces by creating our experiences called the App Exchange. We have separate commerce marketplaces for all kinds of connectors, whether they be marketplace selling platforms, tax or other payment or last mile delivery platforms, image management, or other kinds of created connection points. You can extend your commerce investment with plug and play apps from our partners to do really creative things without having to customize all of the plumbing you need. And we're going to be talking more about what an exciting new marketplace option here in just a few minutes. The great part, though, of course, is that anything you do with Salesforce Commerce Cloud, whether it's software that we produce or add-ons that come from our partners in concert with SIs, you can always trust and know that you can scale your investments in commerce all over the place with Salesforce. We run everywhere. We have support capabilities in almost every part of the world, and really great success stories driving, helping companies grow their base of business from one geography across others, whether that includes marketplace or not. But for more to really talk specifically about marketplace, I couldn't be more excited about our panel today. We have two really great thought leaders on this topic. Tony Grahalis, who I'm really proud to welcome as a new team member here at Salesforce, who helps lead our commerce product strategy across all of LATAM. Just prior to Salesforce, Tony led global commerce strategy for Rappi, one of the most important last mile delivery services in LATAM. So lots of great thinking from his experience and his certainly awareness of Salesforce today in terms of how to help. And Raphael, Rupel Ruiz. Rafael is just an amazing partner. He has worked with Salesforce Commerce Cloud and countless clients from his home base in Brazil, making marketplaces happen. And he's here with us today to announce some new capabilities from Atonit.
Thank you, Tony, for the introduction. Very nice to be here with you, Angie and Tony.
That's awesome. So Tony, what is it about Latin America and marketplace that makes it so hot? Like, we hear about it everywhere. It's a thing. Salesforce has got lots of customers that are doing it, but it seems like it's really extra important in LATAM. Why is that?
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks a lot for the intro, Andy. I'm thrilled to be here and very excited to participate in this conversation. So I think the most important things that a marketplace does is, first of all, it allows a player to expand its catalog. So products you might not carry directly, you can tap into other vendors that can offer them as well. And then you can also expand your customer base, right? So if you play in more categories, that means that you'll be able to capture more customers. And so what this does is it drives engagement, right? Because your customer will be engaged more regularly with your platform. And it drives frequency as well, because they will have more options to purchase more things. And so the reason why this is so important in LATAM is because there's no incumbent marketplace player, right? So there's no like Amazon in the US or in so many other geographies, or Alibaba in China and Asia. So there's currently a lot of big players and a lot of big retailers running to fill that gap, to fill that void. And so through this, they're actually driving a lot of innovation in the region and in the marketplace segment especially. So it's really interesting to be involved in the region and to see all of this change and all these things happen while all these different players and companies try to take a lead. So what we're seeing in our customer base is that a lot of our customers want to either be a marketplace or participate in a marketplace, and we're really excited to be able to offer some options for them to do so.
Oh, that's great. So Rafael, so you have been working in commerce in Brazil for a long time, and you've been a great partner of Salesforce Commerce Cloud, having implemented some of our best and biggest customers. Thank you for all that help. You've been working in and around marketplace for a while. In fact, there are whole companies that were created to just do marketplaces, born out of Brazil, because it's such a hub of innovation. But it seems like there were still like lots of customers that were looking for some other options or ways to launch marketplaces. I'd love to hear kind of more about your POV and how companies could best take advantage of marketplace.
Yes. Well, thank you, Andy. I helped many customers to create these marketplaces with their platforms. And we realized that there was a problem with the existing platforms. We have local platforms, e-commerce and marketplace players that had some limitations. They are very good to start, very easy to start, but they have problems when the client wants to scale his operation. We have management problems. We have scalability problems. On the other side, I know other global marketplace platforms that are very nice at scale, but are hard to start. I participated in some projects that took many months to launch, and it was very expensive. So I think there was an opportunity here to create something that was easy to start and at the same time ready to scale. And that's also why I chose the Salesforce platform for building our marketplace solution.
Oh, that's amazing. So you have now, it sounds like, a new option for companies throughout Latin America and elsewhere for creating your own marketplace. Is that right?
That's exactly right. We call the Atonit marketplace solution.
That's amazing. And so is it built like right into Commerce Cloud, or how does it work with Commerce Cloud? I'm not sure if I understand.
Yeah, we have a Salesforce Lightning app that's connected to, oh, I'm sorry, my cat. Pass it here. I'll go again. So we have, yes, that's right. We have a Salesforce Lightning app that's connected to the Salesforce Commerce Cloud platform. So everything's integrated, and it's very easy for the retailers or everyone that wants to launch a new marketplace to start quickly, easily, and a much more cheaper option for an MVP project. I know many clients that want to launch an MVP, but have the potential to become a large player, but they want to start small, validate ideas, and then scale.
Well, that sounds like what a lot of companies want to do, right? Try new things, but not have to commit tons of financial resources until after you know that it works. So that makes sense. It sounds like it's pretty exciting, actually. It's certainly the kind of thing that I know a lot of our customers have been looking for. Is it something we could take a look at?
Yes, for sure. I recorded a small video for showing
Perfect
for you.
Let's take a look.
So here we will do
Great. Yeah, tell us what we're looking at here.
Yeah, so here's the Salesforce Commerce Cloud. I think you all know that, right? The reference architecture. And when our solution is installed in Commerce Cloud, we will see that a product can be sold by multiple sellers. So this is one of the key features of a big marketplace. In this example, we have some demonstration sellers for you all. So I have another product here. I have a cooktop and then this coffee maker. And this coffee maker is only sold by one seller. That's not a problem. We can have both products in our cart. And in my video, I will speed up a little bit to show you that we can even split the shipment in two different orders, or I can just finish my order. But now what happens magically is that we will go see that same order in our solution. So this is our Salesforce Lightning app. We have a very beautiful dashboard for all the marketplace managers. They can follow their orders, and they can see how the sellers are going. And we can see that our solution has the ability to split the order. So we have what we call the marketplace order, which will be split between the two sellers from the order I just did. It's very interesting. It's everything built on top of Lightning platform. So we will take advantage of all the features of the platform. We have all the commission calculation. We have product matching, category matching, and we see here both orders. And we also have the seller portal. So the sellers of a marketplace can follow their orders in a digital experience site where all the orders will be there. They can list the orders, create graphs dynamically. Here I created a simple graph with different status of each order, and the seller can update their orders manually here, of course, using the APIs of the platform through spreadsheets and all of this. We also are taking advantage of all the CRM features of the platform. So the marketplace can hunt sellers, partners. We can create some commission rules specific to some products and to some categories. This is the flow we use for calculating the commission of each seller order. And of course, it's everything very flexible. We can customize everything using flows. You know, every client has different needs. So that's the idea, to use the Salesforce platform.
That's awesome. This is really cool. And it's really another great option for our Salesforce Commerce customers to kind of help create a marketplace quickly. Tony, maybe you could put this in some context for us. What does this actually mean for our customers in Latin America?
Absolutely, Andy. So basically what this means is that it lowers the barrier of entry for a company to be a marketplace itself.
Wow.
So with this solution, if you have Commerce Cloud, you can at a very accessible cost, or a very reasonable cost, you can create your own marketplace. And so I'm just really excited for all the possibilities that offers our customers.
That's really great. And Rafael, I understand this is available for customers now. Is that right?
Yes. Our solution is available. Everybody that wants to launch a new marketplace can contact us at our website, atonit.digital. And we are really proud of all the work we've done already.
Where do you see this headed? Like, we see marketplaces in B2B also. Do you see the Atonit solution helping in B2B and other kind of cross-cloud scenarios?
There are many use cases that our solution can help. The most common, of course, is the B2C marketplaces, but I see some industries that want to launch a marketplace of distributors, a geographical marketplace, we call it. There is also the franchisees. Franchisees can create a marketplace to fulfill their franchises. So this is another interesting use case. We have a client here in Brazil that just launched this marketplace.
That's great. That's just amazing to hear. And I think having these great options to plug in to kind of get started on a marketplace are super important for companies, right? I know, Tony, you and I talked about this, and I remember you had just a really valuable word of wisdom on this topic, and maybe we'll close this session with those parting thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm happy to share that. So I think from my experience, running the e-commerce marketplace business at Rappi and working at Amazon and launching Noon.com in the Middle East as well, it's just when I saw this solution, it would have saved me so many sleepless nights and so many headaches. So from my perspective, I think in this day and age, it doesn't really make sense unless you're 100% a tech company. It doesn't really make sense for you to develop and have to maintain your own solution. So I think what this does is, the Commerce Cloud platform is just so effective in such a variety of ways. And then, having partners like Atonit just really, like I was mentioning earlier, lowers barrier of entry, makes it really easy for you to launch a marketplace, and you don't have to deal with all of those headaches and all those sleepless nights that I had to deal with. So I think I'd love to leave leave our customers and our viewers with that message, because I think there's some really great options out there. And obviously, I consider us to be one of them. And I recommend that you explore those options instead of, having to go through those growing pains yourselves.
That's great. I think those are very wise words. Thank you so much, Rafael. It's really awesome to see Atonit not just building your practice around Salesforce Commerce Cloud, but now launching this new product, really born and bred and informed by lots of lessons learned in Brazil, which we see as one of just the really great global hubs of innovation around marketplace motions in general. So very excited that you're bringing this to our customers. Thank you both so much for participating in this panel discussion. For anyone interested in more information around the Atonit marketplace, please go to atonit.com and look for more there, or reach out to Tony or myself. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.